I'm Erin, and this is Our Wyoming Life.
The time for our annual local spring farmers market has come. This means that the Salanova lettuce that Erin planted back on the 1st of February has to be harvested, washed, packaged, refrigerated, and transported, and then sold to our customers. Harvest Day is the day we find out if all our hard work was worth it.
The Salanova lettuce saga is about to be done. February 1st was the day the seed was sown. April 27th was our harvest day. The lettuce was my first attempt at cold weather gardening, and although there is some tweaking to be done, there is a crop to harvest and to sell, so we will call it a success. The spinach and radishes are also ready. They will join the lettuce at market, as well as some scallions that overwintered very nicely in the outside garden. Salanova is a head lettuce. That will make it very easy to harvest from the high tunnel. I purchased this new knife from Johnny's, and it is ideal for harvesting head lettuce and other greens. I think I will get a lot of use out of the knife all season long. I just place the knife underneath the head, flush with the ground, and then cut the head off. It's super easy. The heads come off intact and they look great. Some of the heads are still small, so I will leave them for a couple more weeks and have a second harvest. Radishes get pulled from the ground. Small and big, I take them all. If it was just me growing for myself, I would try to pull out the radishes that were the size that I prefer. Since these are going to market, I have found that some people like small radishes and some like large. I pick everything so that I can accommodate everyone. The spinach is a little bit big. This little area that I planted filled in very nicely. Although the leaves are a little larger than I would prefer, it's still super tender and has a ton of flavor. I've been picking a few leaves every couple days to make sure that the quality was still the best it could be for market. The spinach just gets cut and thrown into a bin. Back in the shop, I'm ready to wash everything. I have this 3-compartment industrial wash sink that I use for most of my vegetable washing. Sinks get filled and veggies get thrown in. My mom Rita comes and helps me. Grace also comes, but she just wants to play in the water. My mom works on the radishes. When we're ready to package, I gather a bunch of radishes in my hand, arranging them so they look pretty, and my mom wraps them with a rubber band. My mom washes the scallions while I head to town for a quick errand, and then when I get back, we bundle them with a rubber band also. While I was gone, my mom washed all the heads of Salanova and placed them on the edge of the sink. Now it's time to cut the core out. I use this very handy tool, also from Johnny's. It's a Salanova cutter. With a twist and some pressure, it cuts the core out and separates all of the baby-sized leaves. I let the leaves fall into a sink full of water for another rinse. The cutter works really great, and it made the whole process of getting individual leaves happen very quickly. The Salanova gets spun, dumped on the table, placed in a bag, weighed, and then into a transport bin. I decide to leave the twist ties off, and we'll just tie them when I get to market. There's a little bit of moisture on the leaves still, so I want to let the bags breathe. When I started my Salanova lettuce seeds back in February, I really didn't know what to expect. I had never winter grown anything, and I had also never grown any Salanova lettuce before. After having done it though, I will say that it worked out amazingly well. The Salanova is a great lettuce variety. I will definitely be growing more of it again in the future. However, I think it needs about another 10 days so that the heads are more mature when it's harvest time. My radishes also need about another 10 days, and the spinach needs about 10 days less to maturity. I said way back in episode 5 of Cold Weather Gardening video that I didn't know what would happen and that it was somewhat crazy to try and grow lettuce in February in Wyoming, but I knew that I would learn something along the way. I'm happy to say at the end that this was a success. I took to market several bags of Salanova lettuce, some spinach, lots of bundles of radishes, and scallions. I also had jam and other canned goods, and I spent an entire day baking, making lots of yummy treats. I brought eggs and a freezer full of beef and pork too. The best part though of the spring market was getting to see my customers again. There were several familiar faces that stopped by my booth. The relationships that I have built within our community makes all of the hard work worth it. Everyone was very surprised to see fresh veggies for sale this early in the season. It definitely wasn't expected and not something that most of my customers were used to, especially considering that we were just recovering from another spring blizzard that had dumped 12 inches of wet snow on us Thursday and Friday. I am proud to call myself a market farmer. I work hard all year to provide great, fresh, local product. With my product also comes me, a face-to-face transaction with a person who knows everything that can be known about the products on my table. That is what farmers markets are all about. So go visit your local market, ask questions, demand a great product, and become a loyal customer. I guarantee that you will not regret it. Thanks for joining me in Our Wyoming Life.